everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about products that are practically perfect in every way. Practically perfect, but not completely perfect. You know, they could be those. They could be the one. They could be the one that replaces anything else that you'll ever try again. But there's something about it that they're just not quite there. To start things off would be the Tarte Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. And I love how this looks on my lashes. I love how it wears. It doesn't flake or smudge under my eyes. It's not cheap. It's probably, I think, around $25 here in Canada, maybe a bit more, I'm not sure. But I really like how this makes my lashes look with a couple coats on it. It gives me the look I want for my lashes. But it doesn't come in waterproof, and I need waterproof. I need to top this with a waterproof mascara before I can wear it. Tarte, come out with a waterproof version. Don't change the formula at all. Just make it waterproof. And I will be there. I will buy it. I will love it. This will be all I ever have in my collection. Yes, practically perfect in every way, just not completely. The next item on my list would be the Nars Velvet Lip Glide. If you have never tried a Nars Velvet Lip Glide, you don't know what you're missing. These are creamy and smooth, and they just feel fantastic on your skin. They come in a variety of colors so that you can find one that you might like. It's one of these applicators here. It's not really a doe foot. It's more of a paddle style applicator. This is in the shade Bound. It's a beautiful color. It is not a liquid lipstick, and it's not a gloss, but it's kind of a cross between the comfort of a gloss and that kind of slip, but you don't get the mattifying dryness of it. It's just a really nice experience. It wears really well too. I mean, it's not transfer proof. It's not going to last all day, but it wears really good. My problem with this, and the reason why I'm not picking up a ton of colors, is because it's expensive. I think this is $32 here in Canada, something like that. It's ridiculous how expensive this is. And whereas the Tarte, I would run out and buy that mascara, this is a lip product. And for me, for whatever reason in my head, they don't need to be that expensive. Mascara, because they're hard to find the one that's perfect, I'd buy that. But there's a lot of other lipsticks out there and lip products that I can find that I can live with. So if this price were lower, I would have like every shade in my collection. It's practically perfect in every way, but because of the price, it is not completely perfect. But having said that, I do recommend, if you have the opportunity to get a mini of it or a sample of it somewhere, or even if you have extra funds and you're curious, I do recommend giving it a try, even just for one. They are really nice. Even if you're not going to have a full collection of them, they are really, really nice to have. Next up on my list are the Chella brow creams. These are fantastic eyebrow creams. I really, really like them. I would use them all the time. I like how they wear. As far as a brow cream goes, these wear really nice. I haven't tried a lot of other ones. I haven't tried the ABH one. I haven't tried the Benefit one, but I have tried these. And I've tried other ones from other brands. I've tried like Essence and e.l.f. I think I've tried, does Maybelline have one? I don't know. I've tried a few drugstore ones, and so I know that this might not be on par with them because this is a more expensive product than those are. I'm not sure how much these are. I got them in BoxyCharm, but I do really like them. What I don't like is the packaging. First off, the one end is this brush. And I mean, if you have really thick brows, this brush might work well for you. It does not work well for me. It's too thick for me. But the good stuff is what's in here. But do you see the problem? It's in here. Do you know how hard it is to get the product from in here onto a brush? Let's just say this was a normal eyebrow brush. Do you know how hard it is to see how much you're getting? And this product is a little finicky, where if you use too much, it can look cakey. But if you don't use a lot, it's perfect. But you can't tell how much you're getting on your brush because you have to dip it into this ridiculously little thing. And you can't see inside there because it's a dark product and it's dark in there, and it doesn't make sense. But the product itself that is stuck in there is really, really good. So practically perfect in every way. It's just the packaging sucks on this. The next item on my list is not a problem for a lot of people, but for us here in Canada, It is a little bit. And that would be the Makeup Revolution or Revolution Makeup Conceal and Define, and in particular, their concealers. I love these concealers. I have 3 shades here. I have C2, C4, C5. C5 is my favorite one just for under my eyes and whatnot. And it's pretty well gone. I can't get much more out of this thing. But I have to order this. I can't go into a store and swatch it. And that's why I have 3 shades, because I didn't know what one I was supposed to get. Because I couldn't tell online, because Makeup Revolution isn't the greatest when it comes to explaining. So that's my irk with them, is I need them to come to Canada. I need them to come to Shoppers Drug Mart or Rexall or something where I can go into a store and I can swatch it and see what I'm getting, so I'm not wasting money buying ones that I don't need. Now, having said that, I now know C5 is the right shade for me, and they come out with the bigger size of it, which I appreciate, so I don't need to order it as often. But as they come out with new products that I want to try, sometimes it's hard to find what you need. So for that reason, it is practically perfect in any way, but it's not as easily accessible as I would like. So be more accessible, and this is what I would use all the time, because I just run out to Shoppers Drug Mart, pick it up, come home. We're all good. Now I have to wait, what, a week, 10 days, if I'm lucky, for it to get to me. Practically perfect, but not completely perfect. I'll start shaking this now while I talk, and I'll try and talk loud while I talk over it. Some of you may know what I'm referring to right now just by the sound and what I'm doing. This is practically perfect in every way. And this is the CoverFX Illuminating Setting Spray. Some of you may have gotten this in BoxyCharm. This has a fantastic mist on it. It is so, like, oh my goodness, like, how did they do that? And you know what I'm even more impressed about with this? This thing is filled with glitter. Like, you look like the frickin' Tin Man if you use this. I don't care if you shake it up with like a paint shaker thingy for 10 minutes, you still look like a Tin Man afterwards because it's filled with glitter. But yet this spray, it still sprays out, no problem. There's glitter coming out of here, and it's still this fine. Why can't other companies make a setting spray that is this fine? And I mean, it looks nice on the skin other than the glitter and being a Tin Man. It feels nice. I'm not sure if you can see that because it's such a fine mist. And if you can see anything, it's probably the glitter floating around in the air. Practically perfect. But we don't need to put glitter on our face. I'm not 12. No. Maybe for your body, not for your face. Who needs glitter? That much glitter. Like, that's a lot of glitter in this. Like, no. And I know they have a radiance one and they have a matte one, but I haven't tried them, so I don't know how well they are. I'm just talking from my collection. If this was like exactly the same minus the glitter, perfect. I mean, I'm even thinking of emptying this out and rinsing it and cleaning it really good to get rid of the glitter, and then just emptying my MAC Fix Plus in here, because then that would be just a match made in heaven. But yeah, no one needs that much glitter in a setting spray. The next item I have is similar to the Tarte Lash paint. It is the Physcians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. This is in the shade Ultra Black. This is a fantastic eyeliner pen. A lot of people love it for good reason. It's a felt tip applicator. It works well. It goes on well. It gives a good smooth application. It's a good color. It's great for all those reasons. But I really need someone to come out with a waterproof eyeliner. And I mean waterproof. For us girls out there, those teary-eyed girls and guys of the world who just want to wear a wing, but they can't. You know, there are some of us out there who we just walk out the door and it just hits you and your eyes start watering, whether it's because of the wind and it hurts your face, or because it's springtime and there's like all kinds of pollen and stuff flying around, or just because it's sunny out, your eyes start watering. There are those people out there. I'm one of them. I would love to wear a wing more often, but I really need something that is waterproof. And Physicians Formula, if you could actually come up with one that is heavy duty. I don't really care if I have to use coconut oil and whatnot to take my makeup off at the end of the night. I use oils anyway, so I'm used to that. I'd rather have the joy of being able to wear a wing when I want to, and then, you know, go to the extra effort to remove something because it's tough to get off, than not have that option at all. So Physicians Formula, if you're listening, waterproof, please, like really waterproof. Test it on a teary-eyed girl, not someone who's just, you know, whatever. And you know what? What about those brides out there, or someone that, you know, they're dressing up and going out and they're gonna cry a little bit? They might want something more reliable. Just saying. Next up, I have the Buxom lip polishes and lip creams. I have a whole pile of them. I have a bunch of minis. I have a couple full sizes. I really, really like the formula of these glosses. It is one of my favorite formulas out there for glosses. I love the tingling feeling that it gives. I love the way they look and the just the different shades that they have. The creams are pretty opaque, so they give more of that intense color, whereas the polishes are more sheer, more like a gloss. So you get that variety as well. They have a ton of variety. This is a Christmas set that I got a long time ago, plus the full sizes that I bought. Now, my beef with these is something that will probably never happen, but I like wearing lip gloss. But unless I have my hair in a ponytail or a messy bun, my hair just ends up in it. So Buxom, because you're so fantastic at the rest of your formula, can you please come up with a formula that's hair repellent? Like, it somehow just repels it, so it doesn't get stuck in on your lips and then across your face or anything like that. That would be perfect. Then these would be amazing. I know that's far-fetched, but that is my only qualm with this gloss, is that like any other gloss, it gets stuck in, my hair gets stuck on it and then it makes a mess, so I don't wear them as often, but I would wear these all the time if it was hair repellent in there somehow. I don't know. You can do it. I know you can. I believe in you, Buxom. Next up, I have Rimmell Stay Matte pressed powder. I have a couple of them right here. This is my go-to pressed powder. I really like this. And practically perfect in any way. But Buxom, can ya please do something about the lid? Like, really, can you attach it? I don't need a mirror. I don't need a puff. I'm okay with all that. Can you attach it some way and make it a little bit thicker? Because surprisingly, I've gotten this far in the pan and haven't lost the lid or broken it, because usually by the time I'm this far, it doesn't stay on anymore. It's got a rubber band holding it, but I keep buying it because I really like it. But you know what would make it even more fantastic? The packaging went up just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, nothing huge. Don't need a mirror, don't need a puff, just need it to attach and maybe be a little bit thicker so it doesn't break apart. You know, this one, same thing. I'm waiting for them to break. Great product. Just improve the packaging. Please, please, Rimmell. Listen to everyone out there that uses this. Fix the packaging. No one wants to carry this in their purse. This is not a purse powder. It could be. It could be my only powder that I ever use, but I always buy other ones to stick in my purse because this isn't reliable. Practically perfect in every way, but not completely perfect. The last item that I have is by e.l.f. and it is part of their contour palette, and I have two of them here right now. The item that I use the most out of it would be the contour powder. This guy right here. Now, these pans pop out, see? This contour powder was in this, but from this palette I used it all up. So I bought this new palette, popped out the contour one, and put it in here. And now I'm almost done with the whole palette because, I mean, the whole thing is fantastic, but I use this one the most. But now I have this whole palette and I don't have my contour shade. So now I have to go buy a new palette to put a contour shade in it. Do you see my problem? e.l.f. practically perfect in every way. Sell them individually so I can refill them as needed instead of wasting all the product. I don't need to buy another full-size one when I just need the one little itty-bitty little pan. Can you please sell me it separate? Please sell them individually. I know they're not super expensive, but I'd rather not buy another palette and waste it. And those are a few of the items that I find are practically perfect in every way. Let me know in the comments below what items that you know, they're almost there. They're not completely perfect, but they're pretty close. I'd love to know your thoughts and what items might have come across your mind while you were watching this. Maybe they're similar, maybe they're completely different. Maybe you can give me some ideas of other things that I didn't even think of. I would love to know that. Again, let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.